All right, we're coming to you live from inside the Philadelphia Union locker room as we're trying something new, doing the video podcast this week. We have Zach Pfeffer here. Zach, that's a crazy game. Obviously, the red card is controversial to say the least, but then to go down a goal, just talk about the feelings of being able to come back from down a goal, but also what that means going into a break.
Oh, it's huge. It's very good for the confidence of the group. It really shows that we can stick together and we can compete with anyone, and we really believe as a team. We believe in each other, and it's a great way to end this long stretch of games that we've had. So, great result. Controversial call that it's out of our control, so we just have to play on. And the guys, credit to them, did a very good job, and we got the result.
So it's like coming into a game like that. Everything's kind of jumbled up. You got Maidana playing kind of a forward, that false nine, and you have to come into this game where everything's like kind of mixed up. How do you kind of go in there and get your role together and know what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, by the time I came on, obviously we were up a goal, so it was really about kind of just putting in the work and running side to side and making it a little difficult for DC. Make sure they didn't have any easy passes, easy chances on goal. So I just tried to really just run around as much as I could, and obviously when I had the ball, try to keep it for us and waste a little bit of time.
So you've been clear about the fact that anytime you're on the field, you're happy, but you've been on the left wing, you've been on the right wing, neither as comfortable for you as that central role that you prefer. In terms of getting up to game speed in MLS at those positions, how do you feel it's gone so far, and where do you think you need to improve?
Yeah, no, I think it's gone great so far. Like I said, obviously very happy with how this season's gone for me. A lot of games, a lot of minutes, but definitely tons of things that I can continue to work on and improve, and that's just going to keep coming with the game time. And as you said, probably centrally is at number 10 is probably where I'm most comfortable, but I'm comfortable playing out wide on the left and the right, and I've gotten more minutes there in the more recent games, so that's kind of helping me get up to speed. And it's gonna take time, but I think I've done well so far.
What have you learned from Chaco Maidana? Obviously, a guy who has brought a unique skill set to MLS in terms of finding space, dragging players around. How much of that have you been able to take on and bring into your game, and what do you continue to learn from him?
Yeah, no, he's a great player. Obviously, everyone can see it. His movements off the ball, he's very clever. The little passes he makes, touches he makes. So it's just every day in training, I'm kind of watching what he's doing, and when I have a chance to play with him, it's even better. We both like to play those little simple technical passes, whatever you want to call them. So he's a great guy to look at and to learn from. So I'm trying to do that every day, and he's a great player.
So tough game tonight. Now you have the bye week. How do you kind of keep that edge going into this week off?
We're obviously going to take a couple days and just shut it down and mentally and physically kind of just relax. But we'll just have to make sure we stay sharp, just whether it's going for a run, touching the ball a little bit, getting in the gym, just something that keeps our fitness base and our physical strength up. So obviously you don't want to go 4 or 5 days and do nothing. But definitely, a day or two to just, hang out and shut it down is definitely going to be needed.
We'll let you get out of here in a minute. Just want to ask about MLS scheduling. How much added pressure is there on you guys knowing, you have 5 extra games ahead of Montreal. You've played 4 more than Toronto. Does that add any extra pressure knowing that these guys are all going to get a chance to make up some points as you guys inevitably are going to have to sit and wait towards the end of the season?
Like you can't. That's, again, things that are out of our control. MLS deals with the scheduling. We just play, so we have to go out. We just have to perform and try to get as many points as possible in the games that we have, and hopefully the rest of the stuff takes care of itself. So we're going to focus on ourselves. We're going to do the best we can on the field, get as many points as possible, and hope that those other games that the teams have on us, hopefully not going to get too many points, and hopefully at the end of the year we'll see ourselves above that red line.
So last question, U.S. women. Would you rather them play England or Japan, and how do you think they fare in either circumstance?
My women's soccer knowledge isn't the best, but I'd probably say England. And that's not really based off of too many facts or anything like that.
U.S. is going to win, though,
right?
Feeling
I think they're going to win, absolutely. So we're rooting for them. Obviously, got the great result tonight. So very happy for them. Hope they bring the trophy home.
Here with Sheanon Williams, started the comeback, taking the ball down and setting up Eric Ayuk for the first one. Just talk us through that run and how it played out.
Yeah, I thought they were kind of sitting back, especially being a man up, and Chaco played a good ball over the top and caught him sleeping a little bit. And Ayuk, at halftime we talked about, believing that we're going to get in the good spots to score goals, and he busted his butt to get to a good spot and just applied the finish.
So lately, Jim Curtin's been not just rotating fullbacks, but swapping you side to side. How hard has that been, not just being in and out of the lineup, but also on the right versus on the left?
Yeah, it's tough, but I want to help this team win, and I'm going to do everything I can to help this team win games. So whether that's the right, the left, whether that's coming off the bench, I'll do whatever it takes.
How important was it to get this kind of performance going into the break, the way it started with the delay and then the kind of the crazy controversial red card?
Yeah, we've talked about we have a little bit of a break now. We talked about going into the break with a good taste, and we wanted to win all 3 games. 2 wins and a tie, I think, is pretty good. And advancing in the Open Cup, which is a big goal of ours, we definitely accomplished that. So we're happy with how we've had this good stretch of games, excluding the one against LA, of course.
And how are you feeling personally now that you've kind of rounded into some really good form and are playing with what looks like a lot more confidence?
Yeah, just took a little bit of fitness to get back into form, and credit the guys around me for believing in me and knowing that I can do a job and help this team.